Good morning. It's Tuesday and it's sunny. Hazy but sunny. And I want to give you an update on Thelma's bicycle project. So I'm gonna sit down here. So this is I don't know, am I showing it very well? I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, this is the new rack. Can I see my hand? Here we are. These little brackets here are so that you can use panniers or saddlebags and they don't get into the wheel. This is the bracket that on both sides that give it more strength, and that's cool. It all went together. I think I had to raise her seat maybe a half an inch to get more clearance in here. Hopefully that works for her. Anyway, she's got this neat bag on the top, and she's had this, like I said, I think the boy bought her this bike maybe 20 years ago, maybe more. I don't know. I don't remember. But we got this, they had the old rack and then had this bag on it. This bag is really cool. It's got pockets on both sides, pocket on the back, and a big compartment in the middle, obviously. It's got two zippers. It's got one just for the lid, and then there's a second zipper, which I've loosened up so that you can expand it if you want to. Cool, huh? So, that's her bike. It's ready to roll. And I'm kicking this 5-gallon bucket around. I was using that to sit on. I use these for seats sometimes when I'm working on projects. And you can see the ramp out here that comes up into the shed, the barn. I was sitting on that and working on her thing. And there's a threshold here. 3/4 inch board. Well, I apparently backed up just enough that bucket tipped over and I flipped over on my back, and bad enough I'm on my back, but I'm on the ramp head down and didn't get hurt. Maybe pulled the muscle a little bit, but didn't get really hurt. But I can imagine, I don't think anybody was out there looking. Thelma wasn't watching me. She was busy with other projects. But yeah, I rolled around for a few seconds there, making sure I wasn't hurt, and trying to pull myself back up off that ramp. So that was fun, and I'm sure entertaining if there was anybody. Well, we have a lot of pedestrians and dog walkers and whatnot on our streets. A relatively quiet street, and a lot of people walk down through here. So there may have been somebody out there that has seen. If you saw this and are watching my video, go ahead and leave a comment about what you were thinking. Anyway, today's project is, can you see this mess? Chicken wire. There's a couple of rolls of chicken wire that we used on, we have 4 apple trees on the family property up in Hebron, and we have to protect them from the deer, especially in the wintertime. So we had, a couple of years ago, we had them wrapped with this stuff so that the deer wouldn't eat the branches off the tree. And we brought it home, and obviously I've had it out behind, whoops, that's going to tip over anyway, out behind the workshop. Stuff has grown up into it. Well, we're going to try to use this in the garden for the pea plants to climb on. They're just coming up from the ground. They're like this high, maybe, yeah, this high. So we need to get this out there. So I don't know how much. We've got 3 rows, different lengths, about the same length. But anyways, I'm hoping there's enough of this to do it. I think this will work better than some of the fencing, the heavier fencing that we used last year. We could use that if we need to. We're going to kind of experiment this year, and if we have enough of this and can use it year after year, that's if it's the right lengths and so on, we'll use that. If not, we may just go out and buy some fresh stuff next spring and cut it just the way we want it and go with it. Thelma's got the garden laid out really well this year, as far as what goes where, and plenty of room for stuff to grow and things like that. So it's Every year is a new experiment. Yeah. Have a great day, folks.